Welcome back everyone to this exciting journey where we uncover the hidden treasure that may be sitting right in your pocket or maybe tucked away in your old coin jar. Today we are talking about one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the Liberty 1 cent from 1975. At first glance, it looks just like any other penny you might have seen countless times. But what if I told you that a single 1975 Liberty 1 cent coin, depending on its condition, rarity and errors, could be worth as much as $970,000 in today's coin market? Yes, almost $1 million for something most people don't even think twice about spending on a piece of gum. The year 1975 was an important time in the United States. It was the year following the Watergate scandal that reshaped American politics. The Vietnam War had just come to an end and the country was preparing to celebrate its bicentennial in 1976. Against this backdrop, the United States Mint was producing billions of coins for everyday circulation. Among them, the humble 1 cent coin continued to hold a place of great significance in American culture, not just for its purchasing power but for its iconic design and historical symbolism. The Liberty 1 cent coin, more commonly known as the Lincoln cent, features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design first appeared in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday, and it became the longest-running design in U.S. coinage history. On the reverse side of the 1975 penny, you will find the image of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., a design introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This reverse replaced the original wheat ears design, making the 1975 penny part of the Lincoln Memorial cent era, which lasted until the year 2008. Now, you might be asking, why would a 1975 Liberty 1 cent coin be worth so much money if billions of them were minted? The answer lies in the details that most people overlook. While it is true that the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of these coins in 1975, certain rare examples stand out because of their minting errors, their pristine uncirculated condition, and even their proof issues from the San Francisco Mint. Collectors today are not just looking for any penny from 1975 but those special examples that carry mistakes, double dies, or unusual striking patterns that happened accidentally during production. These minting flaws, instead of lowering the value, actually make the coins rarer and therefore much more desirable. Imagine holding a coin where the date 1975 appears doubled, or where the word Liberty is slightly off, or even a coin struck on the wrong planchet, meaning it was minted on a blank metal disc meant for another denomination. Such errors can transform a common penny into a collector's dream worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. In fact, the coin market has recorded sales of certain error 1975 1 cent coins crossing hundreds of thousands, and today the highest valued examples can reach an astonishing current market value of $970,000. Another factor that drives up the value of a 1975 Liberty 1 cent is its grade. Coins are graded on a scale by professional grading services, ranging from circulated, which means they have wear and tear from everyday use, to mint state and proof coins, which have sharp details and mirror-like surfaces. A 1975 penny in ordinary circulated condition might only be worth a few cents above its face value, but one graded at the highest levels, such as MS-67 or higher, can sell for tens of thousands. Combine that with a rare error, and suddenly you have a penny that collectors will pay nearly $1 million to acquire. The 1975 1 cent also carries historical importance beyond just its design and errors. It represents a period in American history where inflation was high, the economy was in transition, and yet the penny continued to be produced in massive quantities despite debates over whether it was even practical to keep minting such a small denomination. For collectors, coins from this era serve as a snapshot of American life, politics, and culture. Holding a 1975 penny is like holding a small piece of that history in your hand. The Liberty 1 cent coin from 1975 also sparks nostalgia for many people. It is a reminder of simpler times, of buying candy for a penny, of saving change in jars, and of seeing the face of Abraham Lincoln every day as a quiet reminder of American values of freedom and unity. This emotional connection is part of what makes coin collecting so powerful and why collectors are willing to pay extraordinary prices for coins that seem ordinary to the untrained eye. Now, let us talk about the modern coin market and why prices for coins like the 1975 Liberty 1 cent have skyrocketed. Coin collecting has become a global passion, and with the rise of online auctions and coin grading services, it has never been easier for collectors to seek out rare coins. Wealthy collectors, investors, and even museums are willing to pay record-breaking amounts for coins that have both rarity and historical importance. This demand continues to drive up the value of coins like the 1975 penny, especially those with unique characteristics. When we say the current market value of a rare 1975 Liberty 1 cent can reach $970,000, we are talking about the highest quality examples with rare minting errors and in superb condition. These are the coins that make headlines at auctions and inspire people everywhere to check their pocket change. Imagine the excitement of finding one of these hidden treasures in your coin collection or in a roll of pennies from the bank. It is the thrill of the hunt that keeps coin collectors searching, and it is the potential life-changing value that makes coins like the 1975 penny so fascinating. So, the next time you come across a 1975 Liberty 1 cent coin, don't just dismiss it as an ordinary penny. Take a closer look. Examine the date, the lettering, the details of Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Look for doubling, look for off-center strikes, and consider the condition of the coin. What might seem like a simple penny could actually be your ticket to owning a coin worth close to $1 million. The Liberty 1 cent of 1975 is more than just a coin. It is history, art, and a potential treasure all in one. It teaches us that even the smallest and most overlooked things in life can hold extraordinary value. That is why coin collecting remains one of the most rewarding hobbies in the world. Every coin tells a story, and some coins, like the 1975 penny, can change someone's life forever. So keep your eyes open, check your collections, and never underestimate the power of a single penny. Because hidden among them could be a piece of American history worth $970,000.